share this message with you guys and just kind of just have a chit chat. I don't know where I'm gonna start from or where my story is gonna start, but I'm just gonna share with you guys. I don't know what title I'm gonna title this yet, but I'm just gonna be raw, honestly. If you guys know my Maame Mondayss videos, I try not to edit them because I want to just be real with you guys and just to talk to you guys about things. I hope I don't cry in this video because, you know, gotta keep it together and just, you know, talk to you guys. So basically, I just came back from Bible study, and I have Bible study every Monday from 8 to 9, right? So we had it in a different building. Usually is in my building, but we had it in a different building and stuff like that. So woke up this morning. This morning was great, you know. I was really happy this morning. I felt joy in my soul because I've been going through a few things, and you know, I just finally got to the point, you know, where I had peace about situations, and you know, I'm starting to move on from the situation and, you know, things like that. I will share that in a previous another video and be really transparent with you guys. So, you know, I had a good day. You know, I was like, this song was stuck in my head the other most of the day. I don't know if you guys have heard the song, "You Give Me Joy Down Deep in My Soul, Down Deep in My Soul." You guys know that song? So I'm gonna insert the song down below. I can't sing, but you know, bear with me. That was a song that was like, you know, really stuck in my head. It goes like, "There's beauty in my brokenness, I got true love instead of pain." You know, it goes like that. But like, that song has been stuck in my head, and I've been really meditating on that song. I'm really loving that song because, you know, although I was broken, although I sinned, you know, although I did things I knew I was supposed to do, God still loved me. God still gave me peace. God still forgave my sins. So the whole day I've been excited about that and everything. So Bible study. So I get to Bible study, and the topic is, you know, I'm getting out of college, things to do, how to find your passion, how to find your calling. So that got me really thinking about things. I'm like, you know, like, do I really want to, like, do I really know what I want to do? Like, how, like, you know, like, what's gonna go, like, going on, my finances, like, after college, what am I gonna do? So it was like all these things, like, you know, battling in my head. I'm just like, oh my God, like, you know, I sold, but like, is this really my calling? Like, you know, so just a whole bunch of things just going through my head. And you know, in that situation, if you're in situations like that, you don't even think that, you know, oh, let me trust God, because your humanistic self, as I would say, is like, you know, just being a regular human being. We have flaws, we worry and things like that. So I'm walking back from Bible study. I'm feeling a little bit I'm feeling a bit bummed, not like in a bad way, but I'm just, you know, I'm just feeling bummed, period, because I'm over here thinking, like, you know, what's gonna happen after college, but I'm like, you know what, I gotta trust in God. So I'm walking, and I'm almost at my building, and I see this homeless guy, and then he's like, oh, can I have money do you have anything, ma'am, for a coffee? So I'm in Richmond. In Richmond, there's a lot of homeless people around, and sometimes they're homeless people without like good intention. They just like basically squander you for your money and don't use it for anything, and it's just negative. So usually I think twice before giving homeless people something. It's just me, how I perceive it. But at that instant, I was like, I looked in my purse, I was like, I don't have anything. Usually I would say I don't have anything because I really didn't have in my purse, and I would just go about my business, you know. But this time I looked in my purse, I really didn't have anything. I told him I didn't have anything, and he just looked at me, and I was like, you know what, wait, I live in this building, let me go and see what change I have, and I'll give it to you, right? So came in my building, and I told him to wait for me, right? I came back and I couldn't find him. So you would think like I would just leave because I mean, you need the money, and I came, but it was just strong urge and strong feeling that I need to find this homeless guy. So I was literally like, it's like 9 o'clock right now, I'm recording this video, almost 10. I was literally looking around for this homeless person. So I'm walking, and I see him like all the way at like a far end, because I remember what jacket he was wearing. So I saw him, and I just keep sorry guys, I'm like, I have a cold. So I saw this homeless guy, and I got so excited. I was like, oh my God, thank you, because I could not leave without finding him. Like, something strong was really telling me, like, you need to find this guy, like, you need to give him this change that you set out to give him. So I'm walking toward this guy, and I see him smoking, and I'm just like, he don't deserve this money, because I'm gonna give it to him and he's gonna use it to smoke. He's really not gonna buy coffee with it. I was like, should I go out and buy the coffee for him and give it to him, or should I just give him the money and stuff? So at that moment I stood there for a second and I really got a strong conviction. And it's like, it was just like, Mama, you sin all the time, right? You do things you're not supposed to do. God tells you not to do this, and then at the end of the day you end up doing it. And when you go back to him and ask him for forgiveness, does he not forgive you? Does he not show you grace? Does he not show you favor? Does he not show you mercy over and over and over again? Is there a limit where he's like, oh, you're doing this, so you don't deserve my grace, you don't deserve my love, you don't deserve my favor, you don't deserve everything I have for you? No. So my answer was like, no, you know, like, God forgives me each and every time, like his grace, his mercy, like I do not deserve it, but yet he forgives me. And in that moment I pictured myself as the guy who was the homeless person who was smoking the cigarette, and God being me. And it's just like, you know, I'm smoking the cigarette, I'm doing things I'm not supposed to be doing, but yet God still loves me, yet God still shows his mercy. And it's just like, with me and the homeless person, like the only difference is like, I have a place to lay my head by God's grace, and he does not. You know what I mean? And it was just like, it was an aha moment. I felt like I was placed in that moment to learn a lesson, to learn to appreciate things, to learn to, you know, love others unconditionally, regardless of whatever, you know, they might be going through, and not to judge them, and to truly love as Christ loves the church and Christ loves us. So I walked up to this homeless guy, and I gave him the money, but I was just not gonna give him the money. I was like, can I pray with you? And he was like, yeah, sure. So I said a quick word of prayer, and I gave him the money, and I left, and I just came home, and I was bawling. Like, I was just crying, because I was like, God, like, it was just of God's goodness and his grace and his love. And it got me thinking that, you know, I've been going through so much lately, but try not to cry, but you know, like, God still loves me. Like, I've done things that, like, you know, I said I wasn't gonna do, but then at the end of the day, like, God still loves me. His love, his mercy, he keeps loving on me each and every day. He wakes me up every morning. And sorry guys, but ooh, I'm not gonna cry. And it's just so overwhelming love that I felt, you know, that, you know, like, God still loves me. And I just say this to say that God loves you too. Like, no matter what you're going through, that no matter what, like, God still loves you. And even when you're broken, even when you've sinned, don't feel like, you know, that God does not love you any less. Like, I used to think that, you know, when I do something that I know I'm not supposed to do as a Christian and as a woman of God, like, I do it, and then I don't want to go towards God because I'm like, oh, God doesn't love me anymore, God doesn't do this, you know, because I feel like, oh, I've sinned against him and he doesn't love me. And I feel like, you know, I'm taking like steps back to what I used to be. Like, I go back to my old lifestyle. And I was talking to my brother in Christ, and he was like, when you're walking and you fall, right, do you get up? Like, when you fall, don't you pick yourself back up, or do you just lay on the floor? And I was like, yeah, you pick yourself back up. He's like, yeah. So wherever you are in your journey with Christ, and if anything, and you've fallen, you've sinned, you know, you fell into temptation, that's okay. Pick yourself back up and keep going. God still loves you in the midst of everything. Like, no matter what you do, he still loves you unconditionally. And I just want to just speak to someone, like, no matter what you're going through, no matter how bad your situation might be, no matter how worse you think you possibly have sinned or against God and things like that, like, he still loves you unconditionally. Like, he said he would not leave you nor forsake you. He's always there for you. So don't you ever feel like, oh, I've done this thing, God does not love me anymore, I don't deserve his love, I don't deserve thing. Like, he still loves us. And also show that love to others too. Like, you know, like, in every situation, like, love on others, like, genuinely love on others as Christ loved us. And I just want to end this video here just to say, you know, just love on others. And I hope my story kind of helps. If it even helps one person, I'll be happy. I know this video is a bit lengthy, I'm not going to edit it, I'm just going to post it as it is, to be quite honest with you, because this was just raw. This literally just happened. I wasn't planning on doing this video, but I felt a strong urge to kind of share it. And I'm hoping to be able to share my testimonies and things like that has happened, and God has brought me from, and the peace that I have now. And it's not easy. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, like, you know, this is easy. Each day is, like, you know, an obstacle, but God helps me through it. And I just pray that God, you know, helps you in every situation that you're in. And I pray that you continue to abide in his love and continue to seek him and continue to get closer to him. I'm in the process of, you know, building back my relationship with God, because I know that I've fallen short, and I'm in the process of, you know, building it up. And it's not going to take a day to do it. It's going to take constantly time of me seeking him diligently and really getting to know him more. So yeah guys, so that's about it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and have a blessed night, and I will see you guys in my next video.